What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Rick. I'm 27 years old. I'm a welder fabricator. Thank you guys for visiting the channel. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, the bell button for upcoming videos. Today we're gonna be reviewing my old welding machine. You know, I still use it. I've been welding now independently for about since 2019. I'm going on 4 years now. So basically what we're gonna be doing today, I have my little welder. I started welding with that machine since 2019. The name, the brand is Amico, A-M-I-C-O, Amico Power. If you never heard about that brand, check it out on Amazon. I got this machine for about 200 bucks. I've had this machine for about 3-4 years now. It's never let me down. It's never gave me problems. It's never broke down on me. Yeah, man, you know, let me show you the machine that I have. If you're new into welding and you cannot afford yourself a Lincoln or a Miller or a Hobart, something, or Everlast, whatever, something good, check this brand out. You know, I'm not getting paid to review this. I'm just reviewing it for you guys to check it out, and hopefully you guys could buy it. But before we get to anything, guys, let me finish my food. Look at that. Some chicken from Pollo Loco, you know. Alright, guys, so this is the welder. This is my welder. This is the welder that I'll be using at a daily basis, every day. This is a welder that I've had for about since 2019. It's a nice welder. Amico Power. Begin helping your career. Or your last. You guys could control the amps. Our programs are designed from the career. This one is for the arc. How strong do you want the arc to feel? How strong do you want the bead to burn? When you graduate, your skills. Normally I keep it like at we call it career-centric 35, only at UMass Global. 36, 37, around there. At umassglobal.edu. This is the welder that I'll be using. This is the welder that I'll be utilizing every day. It is a 200 amp welder. The reason that I got this welder is because honestly it's very reliable. It's not heavy, and you know, it's pretty cool, you know, for the size that it is. It is an 80% duty cycle welder. It welds with all kinds of rods. Normally I weld with 60-13 rods, but it welds 70-18, it welds 60-11s, 1/8, 30 seconds. It's a pretty good machine, you know. I've had this machine for quite some time already. You know, it's had little issues like let's say it's had little issues like, for example, you got the clamp, right? You got your lead for the ground. I believe this is only about 8 feet, if I'm not mistaken. It is old. It's about 3 years old. It's been the same lead ever since day one. It's, you know, it's been cut before I taped it. As you can see, the ground, it's like, you know, I just have it right here so it could get some ground, but normally it's supposed to go right here. This is not the original clamp that it came with. I bought this separate. It came with a smaller clamp, but I mean, you know, I messed up the clamps, you know, when I be welding. I kind of run the bead right here so it can get hot, and within time, obviously, they mess up. But yeah, man, this is the lead. This is the the ground lead. It's about 8 feet long. It's gonna come with a shorter clamp, ground clamp. But I mean, it does the job. I've never had to change the lead. I mean, I would like to change it with a longer one, but I mean, it does the job, you know. And like I said, this machine's not that heavy, so I could be moving it around. As for your stinger lead, here I have, it's actually a little longer. I bought this one, I ordered it off of Amazon. I got this lead off of Amazon. I believe it's a 15-foot lead. So honestly, I just connect my welder. I use it here, make sure that the ground is 8 feet so it connects to the table. And well, honestly, this is the important one. This one, it actually gives me the opportunity to like go over there and come back and around my table, you know. So my machine doesn't have to move as long as this is long. That's all that matters, you know. It does the job, like I said, very light duty machine. If you're new into this, if you're into motor welding and you have a big old machine and you don't want to be carrying around with that machine. I mean, I have a Lincoln in the back, you know, the Tombstone Lincolns, the old school machines. Very heavy machine. It weighs about 100 pounds. You know, I do not want to be carrying 100 pounds around with me. So I have this little 20 pounder, 30 pounder. I don't know how much it weighs, but it's very lightweight. But the lead that it came with, it actually came with a lead, an 8-foot long lead. This is the lead that it came with. This is the lead that I bought. As you can see, this is the original stinger. But I mean, this is the original rod holder. But I mean, you know, I really didn't like it. It broke down. Very cheap. You know, I'm not gonna lie. This is very cheap rod holder, rod stinger. But other than that, I mean, you could stop by the store, get another one, and you know, upgrade. I mean, I did upgrade to this one, but I mean, now that I'm thinking about it, this one looks way much better than this one now. Because honestly, I've had this thing for quite some time already, and as you guys can see, it's been through hell. I duct taped it and all, you know. Don't do that, you know. Try not to do this. It's better to go get some leads, you know, or get a new rod, stinger. It's very dangerous to like utilize it like that. But I mean, me, I know what I'm doing, so I mean, you know, I just be very cautious about what I'm doing. But if you're new to this stuff, you know, just you know, get a new gun holder, get a new stinger. But yeah, man. So this is the electrode holder. Let's talk about this. All right, this welder gets connected to the 220 amp. That's what this is for. I obviously don't need all that power for the gates that I do. You know, I do wrought iron gates. I do mobile welding. I do repairing gates. I do small welding services here and there. But for the most part, it's gates. And honestly, I don't need that much power. I'm good with 110 volts. So that's why I bought these. This one is this adapter. It converts the 220 to a 115 volt. Right. So instead of using the 220 volt, you could connect it right here, and you can connect it to the house outlet. Right. This one, if you guys are interested, or if you guys want to order it online, in case you guys have a machine that utilizes this kind of power, and you guys don't have the power outlet to your house or to your garage or to, you know, wherever it is that you're at, boom, you could get this adapter. This adapter is N6/50R. That's the number to this adapter. Check it out on Amazon. I got it for about 25 bucks, 15 bucks. I can't recall. Very heavy duty. I've had it for about the same time, 3-4 years. This one, it does not come with the machine, obviously. I bought this separate. You know, like any other machines, any other extension cords, whatever, power outlets, these things, they obviously break off, these little things. So that's what happened to this thing. It broke, so I had to run to Home Depot, get me a new adapter for this thing, which is this thing, my Jingy, the one that connects to the wall. Boom. So I had to basically cut it off, the old one, open this up, and just match the colors, you know, so I could get back to business. The power outlet for this, that's something that I want to talk about. This power outlet, the only thing about this machine is that this power outlet, as you guys can see right here, you could unbolt this and you can push this back in. But I just kind of noticed something, so I'm not going to push that in. I'm going to fix this problem. So I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to bring the camera over here and I'm going to show you guys the little problem that I just ran into. But yeah, guys, like I said, man, very good machine, very reliable machine. Check this out right here, look. Alright, so here we have, oh, I hate when it gets blurry like that. Alright, here we have the power outlet, but I don't know if you guys could see how this is ripped right here, and you could see the copper or whatever that shit is. So what you could do is you could do this to the power outlet of this machine and stick it in and tie it back up, so it won't be and as you guys can see, it's not showing the pieces that are loose. So you bring that back out, tie it back up. You guys can see how it's loose, but I don't want to push it in because I gotta fix that problem, or I'm gonna have a problem if that touches another piece of metal. But yeah, guys, this is my welder. She's a very reliable machine. They still have it on Amazon, but I believe it's like a more upgraded version, the 2022 version or 2021, I'm not sure. This is like a 2018 version. Very reliable machine. I have no complaints whatsoever. Besides, I mean, the leads being small and this breaking off or whatever. But I mean, if you sit there on Amazon or if you go to your local material shop, you could get a new one for about 20 bucks. Same thing with the ground. As you guys can see, I be welding the shit out of that fucking ground. This is the kind of work that I do. If you're new to my channel, I do wrought iron gates. Sometimes they're all metal, sometimes it's metal with wood. But yeah, for the most part, this is what I like to do. Alright guys, so what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna connect my welder, I'm gonna run some beads. I'm not gonna be using a generator, even though this machine, it is generator friendly. You could use it with any generator, but I'm gonna be using it with the powerhouse outlet. I'm gonna be using it with the 115 volts. And so you guys can see how it runs, and you're gonna see that it runs nice. Now imagine if you're running it with higher voltage. Yeah, man, but it's a really good machine. If you cannot afford a Lincoln or a Miller or a Hobart, Everlast, or none of those brands, check this one out. About 180 bucks, 200 bucks, and honestly, it's made me a couple thousands, you know, and it's still right there making me more money, and you know, I can't complain. So today, what we're gonna be welding a flat bar. we're gonna be welding 2 pieces of flat bar together. This is a 1-inch flat bar and a 1-inch flat bar, 1/8 thickness. So we're gonna just put it together, and we're just gonna run a bead so you guys can see how this machine works. And yeah, hopefully you guys can buy it too and start building some shit. So we're gonna be welding with a 6013 rod. This is 6013 rod. This is 6013 rod. They're the same rod, but they look different for some reason. And honestly, they weld different. You know, same number, but they weld different. I don't know if you guys had that before. If so, drop a comment, let me know. But yeah, man, this is the same rod, but it looks different and it welds different. But it's the same number, 6013. Yeah, so we're gonna weld with these, and we're gonna see which one welds better. And yeah, this one's the dark one, this one's the light one. Drop a comment and let me know which bead looks better. And yeah, man, so I can stick to whatever rod you think welds better, the best. All right, so we're gonna try the light one first. All right. All right, guys, so this is the bead that I just ran. You know, don't mind me, I didn't have gloves. My gloves are in my truck. My truck's parked a little far. God, that's ugly. Yeah, it's okay, I guess, you know. Too much splatter. That was one of the rods, 6013 rods. As you guys could see, it was a little too much splatter. The amps were a little too high. But never mind that. I'm gonna go ahead and weld it with the other rod. The darker rod is the same 6013, but it's a little darker. I already lowered down the amps, so we're gonna be using the darker rod at 33 amps for this 16 gauge. Oh no, my bad, for this 1/8 thickness flat bar. Oh yeah, you could tell a big difference with this rod, the darker rod. Look. Look at the skin. Even the skin lifted up, look. Seen that? Look. Big difference. I don't know where's my chipping hammer, but I got a piece of flat bar I'm gonna hit this with. Whoa. That's a big difference. Still some slag, but I mean, some splatter, but it's way better than the other one, right? Look at that. Oh yeah. Way better. But yeah, guys, that was my welding machine. That is my welding machine, my Amico welder. Nothing too expensive, you know, but as you guys can see, it did the job. It welds pretty damn good with that rod. Now I'm pretty sure it welds better with more rods, depending on the kind of business and the kind of welding services that you're offering. But as for me, that 6013 rod works good. But yeah, man, if you're into that shit, man, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, the bell button for upcoming videos. To my new subscribers, I appreciate y'all, man. Keep doing your thing, keep welding, and keep burning them rods, man. Until later, man.